I think it's really important to start by listening. And just as an example, in one of our recent projects, the mayor who was the champion realized that they needed to spend a year and a half to 2 years with them and sometimes us meeting with different stakeholders, community members, to just um, understand their concerns. And then after you listen, then you just very thoughtfully build up the understanding of what it is. And I think the the understanding, like I said, I think it's make it visual. Photographs are a great way to do it. Like most community members aren't going to understand planning terminology, zoning terminology, wonky architecture speak or developer speak, and so sort of communicate to them in a way that they can understand and what resonates with them. And I think another way to do that would be to personalize the conversation about, well, tell us stories about, I think almost everybody in our life, everybody in this room have either lived in one of these missing middle types at some point in their lives, or have a child or a best friend or a relative that either live in them or have lived in them. So you start to personalize the conversation about asking stories about, well, do you know anybody that lives in one of these types? My great grandmother lived in a duplex that was a block and a half from the small town downtown that she lived in. And, I didn't think anything of it at the time when I was growing up. It was just like, great grandmother's house. And it had everything she needed in about 600 square feet. And it was a block and a half from all these services and amenities. So I've even been talking with ARP about, planting those seeds of that personalization in that story.